We have covered important health and diseases due to viruses, pathogens, etc., bacteria, etc. And in this video, we are going to understand what is meant by hormones and what will happen if there is hormone deficiency. So this slide here in front of you will talk about different glands. So here from the right hand side, you can see there is a gland called as pineal gland, pituitary gland, thymus, stomach, etc. Before going to this hormone section or something called as gland, let us try to understand what are the types of gland present in male and female. On the left hand side, you have a male body, and here it discusses different glands present in male body. So here you have the first gland that is called as pineal gland on your top left corner of the screen. Next, you have pituitary gland and hypothalamus. Pituitary gland and hypothalamus, you can see where it is located so that it will be easy for you to understand what happens when these hormones are released. Next, you have thyroid and parathyroid glands. Thyroid and parathyroid gland, which is situated in the neck. Next, you have thymus. Next, you have pancreas, which is situated near liver. And then you have adrenal gland, which is situated on kidney. And for men you have testicle, and for men you have testicle. On the right hand side you have a female body. Now let us try to understand what are the glands present here. Pineal gland is present here in the brain. Then you have pituitary gland or and hypothalamus. Pituitary gland and hypothalamus. Then you have thyroid and parathyroid gland present here in the neck. Then you have thymus. Then you have pancreas situated near the liver. Adrenal gland, which is situated on the kidney. Then you have ovary. So only the difference here, you have ovary and placenta. For male it will be testicle, and for female it will be ovary and placenta. So now what happens is that for female some hormones will be different, and for male some hormones will be different. In your exam the questions will be asked which of the following hormone is a male hormone, or which of the following hormone is a female hormone. So before that you need to understand what are the important glands here. Let me try to explain. Here you have thyroid gland, and if you see this thyroid gland, on this thyroid gland on the left hand side you can see I'm marking with red color. So on this thyroid gland there are two parathyroid glands. Two parathyroid glands on this side and another two parathyroid glands on this side. So totally we have four parathyroid situated, two each on either side of thyroid glands. Next you have down here in kidney you can see a yellow color. This yellow color is nothing but adrenal gland, which is situated on kidney. It is situated on kidney. Understood? What happens is that whenever this gland is functioning or releasing hormone, it is not going to affect that particular that particular organ. Got it? So now when this adrenal gland, when it releases adrenaline, releases adrenaline. When it releases adrenaline, at that time the kidney is not affected. The kidney is not affected. These are the types of question asked in your examination. When there is a hormone released by a particular gland which is situated on an organ, will that organ malfunction? Got it? I hope you understood where are the different glands situated in this human body. Now let us try to understand each gland will secrete which hormone. So here you have pineal gland, which will secrete melatonin. Melatonin is responsible for the color of the skin. It is responsible for the color of the skin. Next you have pituitary gland. Pituitary gland, here you have growth hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, then you have prolactin, oxytocin, okay, vasopressin. These kind of hormones are secreted by pituitary gland. Next you have thymus. Thymus is going to secrete thymopoietin. Then you have stomach. In stomach you have gastrin, then you have histamine, then you have somatostatin, then you have neuropeptide. So here you have stomach, which is going to have so many hormones secreted. Next you have pancreas. You have insulin and glucagon. Insulin, here pancreas will have two types of cells called as alpha cells and beta cells. Now in your examination the question will be asked which of the following is going to secrete insulin, and which of the following cells of pancreas is going to secrete glucagon. So these detailed notes is uploaded in the notes section. You can download it and you can make use of it for your examination. Next you have ovary and placenta. These estrogen and progesterone, very very important. Estrogen and progesterone, these hormones are female hormone. These hormones are female hormone, very very important. Estrogen and progesterone. Your examination question just now I told you which of the hormones are male hormone, which of the hormones are female hormone. So answer is estrogen and progesterone are female. Then you have oxytocin, this is also female. Oxytocin hormone, this is also female hormone. Next you have on the left hand side testes, androgens. Okay, androgens and testosterone, these hormones are male hormones. Then here kidney is going to secrete renin. Then you have calcitriol, these hormones are secreted by kidney. Then on kidney there is a gland called as adrenal gland. Adrenal gland will secrete adrenogens, adrenaline, then glucocorticoids. Next you have liver. Liver is going to secrete IGF and THPO hormones. Then you have thyroid and parathyroid hormones. This is T3 and T4. T3 and T4 hormones, this is also responsible for the body metabolism. What happens here, if there is a malfunction of thyroid gland, there may be a disease called as goiter. There may be a disease called as goiter. In order to stop this, our body requires iodine. So iodine is mixed in salt in order to stop this disease that is called as goiter. So this question they may ask you in examination. Next you have hypothalamus, you have TRH, then growth regulating hormone, dopamine, somatostatin and vasopressin. These are the hormones secreted by hypothalamus. Now apart from this, in your examination they may ask you this also, which of the following hormones are steroid hormones. Okay, steroid hormones. So these questions are very very important, highly important. After the chapter of health and disease, the next important chapter is your hormones. That's the reason that you have to keep in mind all about these hormones. If you want detailed notes, you can go and download it in your notes section. Thank you. I hope you understood about this hormone chapter. In the next class, we are going to discuss about different organs or the systems in our body like digestive system. I hope you understood. Thank you.